to take from this.
That's a good thing to take from that, though.
Yeah.
Because now they don't have it for the defense on the next round. Knowing that she was going to lose that round anyways, that was a really smart play. Really well done.
Definitely.
Because like a lot of the times, even if you know that you're going to lose a round, you have to try to make it as expensive as possible for your opponents. Even going into like half eyes or like save rounds, the whole point of them is not to win at that time. It's to hurt the economy of your opponents. Whether that's their ability economy, their ultimate economy, or their ability to buy guns.
It looks like Team Sugoi is switching it up a little bit here. That wall, instead of shutting down B, will shut down Garage, which... Gompers already pushed up middle, will spot Janer. And a nice flick to the face of Pijam from It's Gen J. As the Brim said, like butter. One of those new fancy schmancy voice lines from Riot.
Is that what he said? Like butter?
Yeah, like butter. Papa Brim, you amuse me. But Rice Angels making their presence in A, opening it up with Boombot. Janer, nice catch on Gompers on that rotate. Makes it an even number as the rest of Rice Angels tries to get that flank down, but oh no!
30 seconds left.
Pain Shells connects,
Spike
takes out Jinjae. Wall destroyed. And the rest of Rice Angels just gonna play back, let that spike tick down, force the hand of Team Sugoi. Aso spots one in hell. Taps the spike, but oh, the blind's coming out. Lowell picks up two in the meantime. Strong retake from Team Sugoi.
Yeah, definitely. That one was very good. I think the other time that they won the round, they were on A site as well. I'm trying to remember back. Riot Angels does not like B, which is understandable. Most people don't like planting at B.
Yeah.
But they have proven over the last 6 rounds that they do really like C. They go A if they have to, but
yeah,
they seem to prefer the C push and the planting it over there. I think just because of the different sight lines you can get to defend that bomb on C site, it makes it a little bit easier than A for the post plant.
Yeah. Light buys for Riot Angels as they try to contest that orb on C long, but the spike position just already halfway through C on Gompers. She even realized that she has it. It's a little scary. Oh, there. Finally dropped it, but I'm sure everyone heard that within the vicinity. Because you see the movement already from the rest of Team Sugoi.
Yeah. I mean, we heard it, so they had to have heard it, right?
Yeah. I was gonna assume the mirror rules apply here, but Ginny and Lindsay. Great pick. Oh! A trade for Shijam as she has the rocket up, but Ginny brings back Lindsay. Lowell answers with a res of her own as a lockdown is also used.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down. But this kind of forces the rest of Riot's Angels to play long, which might not be a bad thing for them. They do have Rolling Thunder available. Just kidding, they do not anymore. Lowell, strong round for her so far. But Gompers eventually wins it out. And that's 5 points now for Riot's Angels.
Using the lockdown on C is always hard because, like, at this point, the majority of people in teams plant it for long anyways. So you use lockdown and forces them off site, but they were going off site anyways.
Yeah.
So It's not necessarily a wasted ult, but it doesn't feel good unless you have like a wall or something where you can lock them down there, or smoke so that you can actually defuse off of it.
Or if they have someone flanking. I mean, just something on the back end to kind of pincher them in. But they force the wall, destroy it, and the rest of Riot's Angels just grouped up together. But Shijam on that Spectre will take out Ginny.
Go get him.
Boombot hoping to scout somebody back at B site. And that Lear, but Lindsay already finds one for herself. Gompers grabs one for another in the flank. Garage getting pushed through. But Asa wins out that duel, and it's a 3v3.
Jin JKT only has the pistol here. It's not gonna help her too much.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Gompers 1v1 pops that Empress. It's Reyna versus Reyna. Aso taps it, but nice, beautiful flick from Gompers. Takes out her doppelganger, and it's 6 points.
To steal a phrase from Panda earlier, that was crispy.
Very crispy.
I love that one.
I know. Time to add it to our repertoire of words. Thank you, Panda. Thank you.
Yeah. Crispy. I've said like headshots were crisp before, but crispy I think just adds a little bit more to it.
Exactly. Exactly. It makes it sound delicious, and we're all for that here.
Everybody loves delicious things. I like this choice not to break the wall every time. It's very interesting because like it is a good use of the utility, but breaking the wall means that you tell your opponents that you're over there.
I have the spike.
I mean, throwing the spike also tells your opponents that you're over there. But
intentional.
I think they're
mind games.
Yeah. They were trying to draw out the Sage who might have been on top of her wall, I think.
She jammed on that push. Another crispy headshot for her. Janer, spray and pray, manages to connect to the head of Lindsay. Trying to kill the Boombot. She resets, gets that heal. And they are also very aware that there's bodies here. Oh no. Ooh, that feels bad.
30 seconds left.
Gompers slicing that pie, hoping she can make something happen here.
Last
Spike is
player
down,
standing.
but once again, Ginny Jelly caught with her wall out. Azo pops that Lear, so low in health, but Gompers sandwich, not enough. Eventually gets found. And Team Sugoi gets a point.
Yeah, 3-6. They're really... they could use a couple more rounds here. Of course. Everybody would like more rounds, especially when you're low. But they're not doing too bad. They get one every couple. Their economy's not the best, but that's also not like the worst that it could be.
Right. I mean, both sides have struggled a little bit, I think, economy-wise, with how the rounds have been going. Just look at their buys.
They really have, just because, like, you win a couple, and then, like, when you lose, the economy has stayed pretty even for the most part. Here we go with this.
Cover going out.
It's always weird to me that it, like, spots them up there, but it can't go get them.
Yeah.
Sounds so angry.
I see you, I see you. Oh. Looks like Riot Angels wants to switch it up a bit. She jam again with another headshot. Make that a double and spike control. Drops that satchel.
Bomb buddy out.
Trying to slow it down. She knows she can't really hold it, so I think that's a good call. Fall back. Wait for the rest of your team to converge.
Yeah, especially
Gompers
because
finds
the
one.
Sage was there to heal her.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
And Jinjae with another, and they have full spike control now. Gomper's pretty sandwiched here, and I mean, I do like that you already have Omen on the flank. So they knew that they didn't have to worry if
30
the spike
seconds
gets
left.
grabbed. The Janer or Janner would kind of catch it. Look at that crossfire. Gomper's peaks, not enough. 4 points. Team Sugoi.
Very nice from them. Getting the spike down early in... What would you call it? A short, but like people call it sewers, I think, sometimes.
Yeah. Sewers.
Oh yeah, it is sewer. Okay, so getting it down there was so key. Even if she couldn't control it immediately because she needed to go get a heal, it was raised. So having the boombot take a little bit of that defensiveness to kind of like protect it while she got healed, that was great. And then it just wasn't in a good position to work out for Riot's Angels to retrieve that.
Sheriffs and the Ares are out in force for Riot's Angels as they make all the noise in the world at B, forcing the rotation for the rest of Team Sugoi. And they open through with the blind and the eventual kill from Lowell, but Aso picks one for herself, bodies dropping on either side. Manages to connect with that showstopper. And Shijam all alone now, with a spike ticking away.
She knows the Brimstone's there, though.
And eventually gets found. Oh. That's a strong force and a point for Riot's
before
Angel.
the switch.
That was such a interesting strategy there, because they knew that they were going to hit B, and they knew that they were going to get flanked from each of the sites. So they just left its Gen J with an Ares in their spawn to wait for those flanks.
Yeah.
And that completely threw off the defense, because as we saw, TJM then knew the Brimstone was there, but couldn't figure out if she should like go try to take that 1v1 or if Brim was maybe moving around and she should go towards B site to get the spike. That was
Stealing sight.
a good counter to the flanks that we've been seeing from them.
For you.
Yep.
Janner.
Oh, she just walked past.
Enemy down.
Did she think about it? I'm like, do I want a knife?
She did. She
I was gonna
like
take the-
hesitantly like sort of looked, but didn't quite clear the corner.
Lowell grabs one for herself. Brings back Aso in the meantime, but Lindsay just picks up a triple instead. Once again, Shijam. A 1v3. I'd say still doable. She has her ultimate. Spots, I think, the shoulder of one. She opts to fall back. But the spike already running.
Precision.
Found the 1v1 that she's looking for there. Hoping to get the other. Not enough. Had to shoot through that wall. It's gonna be 8-4 at the half.
Switching sides.
Oh, I think that's the second Sage res I've seen tonight where she tried for a bait and then both ended up dying again.
Yeah.
It's always
I almost
unfortunate when
feel,
you do that.
yeah, I almost felt like I couldn't, I barely missed it, but I almost feel like she ran in front of her teammate to try and save her,
Yes.
bringing her back, and then they just got collateral. Like,
Yeah, she rezzed her, but then lined up with the resurrecting body. And even if she didn't die there, Brim called in the orbital strike, so they were.
I know.
If they weren't gunned down, they were gonna get hit by the microwave from the sky.
Ooh, Tactibar. Now we have Team Sugoi on the push. Letting Riot Angels know we're at C. Come get us. But I like the way the Riot Angels is rotating here. Ray's already on the flank, so she knows it's not a fake. So the rest of her team are kind of just making their way over. Jam does spot it eventually. Lowell grabs herself one as well. And they're now going to get that spike down in a 4v3.
Spike planted.
pesky alarm bot giving out information, but it's Gen J wins out over here. Ginny Jelly on that ghost, but Aso, that was a collateral, was it? She got 2 right there, and make that a 3. I'm gonna grab the replay, and everybody else can decide.
It wasn't a collateral, but she did.
It was a good swing, yeah.
Kills very quick. It was a good swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what we're going to see here is the importance, especially in this site, of having one of those information sentinels, just a Sage. Being able to have that turret up and the alarm bot to protect your back, you don't have to worry about continuously turning around to check, like, is somebody there, is somebody there, is somebody there?
Yeah.
The way that we saw Riot's Angels having to do.
Yeah.
So it's going to make it a lot harder for those flanks to come in and trap Team Sugoi.
Like, even with the changes on Killjoy and
Launching
her
smoke.
distance, it still covers a decent range. It's Gen J already forced back. They do get walled out as well. And that spike now coming down. Riot's Angels just hacking away at that wall. But trying to run back, eating up all of that utility from Team Sugoi. Spikes a ticking. They know they need to do something here.
Last player
Lowell grabs 2, Aso for another. Flawless round, as the announcer lady says. Team Sugoi grabs another.
Does she have a name? I feel like most of the things.
I would love to know if she does, because I would like to refer to her for her name. This announcer lady. We need to tweet at Riot or at Valorant, play Valorant, be like, does your announcer lady have a name? Please.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I don't know what I would want her name to be. But anyways, that was a really good... I mean, it was an expected round because the attackers did win the first round, so taking the second round is not anything unusual.
Oh, huge opening pick. Not enough to get another, but that's information that their spike is there. So it will kind of force Team Sugoi to fall back and rotate away.
Yeah, and unfortunately the defenders don't seem to be reading that correctly. The Reyna did continue her rotation over towards A rather than going back to C.
Yeah. So that wall will hopefully keep B clean and innocent in the meantime, as Sage now keeps an eye on C. Bomb Buddy in Garage just tell Riot's Angels that they are on the other side of the map now. And look at the way the rest of Riot's Angels have pushed. They push through A sewers, A long. Lindsay manages to find T-Jam, grabs another for herself from Janer. And it's a 2v4 on the spike hold. Jinjae trying to even it out. We'll remove Ginny. But Gomper is on the flank.
One enemy remaining.
Triple kill for Lindsay so far. It's all up to Aso. Not enough. Gumpers finishes her out. And that's a defuse for Riot's Angels. 6-9.
That wasn't too bad for Team Sugoi. It was more of a bonus round for them. They were keeping their weapons from round 2. They probably would have felt better if they had taken out 3 or 4 of Riot's Angels rather than just the 2 of them, but at least they did get 2, so that is not nothing for their bonus round.
Yeah.
And it looks like everybody pretty much can buy up this round, so we're gonna see more of a real round here where everybody has rifles.
Yeah, it looks like Team Sugoi trying to be a little sneaky beaky onto A, but footsteps being made here. And the angles right now. With that boom bot being pushed, The fights in the smoke, as well as the lockdown being used. Kurai picks up one. Not enough to connect with another, but Ginny Jelly trying to even it out as much as she can. It's Gen J up in heaven. Takes Janer out. But that lockdown manages to get someone detained.
And the spike is not in a good position for this.
No. Jin J. Jin J, 2 HP. Gets flicked out by Gompers. Aso hoping to see if she can do something. Not enough. Gompers shuts that down. And they are now 10 points for Riot's Angel.
Kurai's fight with... I don't remember, it was Aso and Lowell here, I think, were the two in the smoke with her.
Yeah.
That was just, like, crazy. And having the spike go down where it did on A site was just unfortunate, because even with the lockdown coming out, the defense didn't move out of heaven. I don't remember which one was up there, but one of them stayed in heaven to protect that spike, got detained for her efforts, but still was able to keep them off of it long enough for the lockdown to trigger so that the rest of her teammates could come on and defend the spike.
C left wide open for the taking, and Team Sugoi are just going to feast. Walks in, wall up, and they will get that spike down.
Here's the Rolling Thunder, though.
Oh yeah. Doesn't delay the plant spike, but Aso sitting up top and Lowell sitting on the spike, doing some crossfire.
One enemy remaining.
And suddenly, Gomper's on her lonesome now. Has to make something happen here.
Yeah, shooting that boombot, they now know where she is. And picking up the gun.
She wants to make an attempt. Lear used not enough. There's a crossfire. But Aso, a little bit aggressive, pushes through, manages to win it out. 7 points now for Team Sugoi.
When they got off of C site and let Team Sugoi take it, I thought that they were going to use the Rolling Thunder, but it's so hard to time that with the spike plant because you have to be in the perfect position with it out.
Yeah.
Most of the time, because otherwise it takes too long to get there and the spike goes down before you can interrupt it.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Oh, is Gomper's going to get boosted? That's what it looks like right now.
He wants it.
Or she's going to be... Oh.
Ah. It's a bait.
Interesting.
It's a bait.
Oh, she's getting really aggressive up.
Oh, she's not... They don't see each other. Lowell walked right through Gompers. Will find Jinjae, and she now uses the Empress. Mistimed it a little bit. Lowell takes her out and brings back her teammate. Oh, that's gotta feel so bad.
It was a good idea for the play, though. Just
of
didn't
course.
quite work out. Crying about her power play in chat. Poor Gompers.
Yeah, I love that term too, because it's really what it was. On paper, it was great. But Lindsay has to run away from all that pain shells. Lowell, with her wall, just wants to put it up so bad. Will tank so much, but Janer sitting on the corner of garage does so much damage. Walls everything off. Heard the drop, doesn't find Lindsay. Lindsay will use that tie opportunity to upgrade to a Vandal. But once again, Alarm Bot doing its thing.
Last player standing.
Right. 2 HP in a dream. It's gonna...
And she says, nope.
No. It's not a dream, it's a nightmare. I'm gonna run away.
Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
I like how cautious they're being, doing the double peeks around these corners, trying to find her, but also not wanting to die to her.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's
But
I
Team
like it.
Sugoi bringing it back here. They're doing well on the attack.
Yeah, they also have 4 ultimates. Economy, Riot Angels, Burden.
Yeah, they lost
think
2
they're
rounds in a
4th.
row there, which is definitely gonna hurt their economy a little bit. But they still do have a couple of rifles in an Ares, which isn't too bad.
Yeah, they want it.
They do need to win this one.
Oh yeah. It's Genji already smoked out in garage and forces her to burn one of her own. But look at Ginny and how she's playing. Aggressive peek. Will fall back, healing up, but the rest of Team Sugoi smells blood, wants the trade, and they find it.
Are they sharks now?
Ooh. Trying to be, but Gompers, I think, went too much into the shallow waters, got removed. But the trades keep coming. It's 3v3. And looks like Team Sugoi want to make a play up in A. But Kurai connects with the showstopper, takes one and another.
Bomb buddy out.
Bomb buddy. Maybe this is her dream now. Finally making it happen.
Chi-Chim's got her ultimate. Oh no.
Pain Shell
30
stacks her in the
seconds
back.
left.
But I like this positioning right now of that crossfire. They know she's here. Oh, but she hears that! She hears that reload! Spots her! Oh, she looks the wrong way! Kurai triple kill for her.
That was a
11
really
points.
solid attempt from Chi-Jam though.
Yeah. Very solid.
Yeah, good time waiting there, just waiting to get some information on where somebody might be hiding. She had an idea that somebody might be in the corner, somebody might be behind the boxes, but wasn't too sure. Didn't move until she had all of the information.
Yeah. That was a good round and a big round for Riot's Angels. Like you said, they really needed it since they forced. It seems Sugoi changing it up. Really seems like they want to commit onto C.
Yeah, they seem to be taking a play out of Riot Angels' book. They liked this kind of like dual push through garage and up C.
Yeah.
You should run.
But Lindsay spots one, not realizing another sitting just right below, but lockdown now being used. Oh! She tries to get cheeky with the boom bot. Not enough. Will pay for her life instead. 4v4. ASO eating all of Ray's utility right now, sitting in that corner, but Janer grabs 2 and gets healed up.
Last player standing.
Make that 3 for her now. Gomper spotted on the flank by that pesky little turret. Does not get the flick. Wide turn, but Jinjae wins it out. 9 points for Team Sugoi.
Yeah, they know. They've got the pressure on now. You know, it's 9-11. There's only... If they let Riot's Angels take another round, they're going to be on perpetual match point, which is going to be huge pressure for them. But they're really stepping up here, taking a couple of these rounds. They just need to keep up the pressure so that they can get 1
Look
point.
at this positioning, though. On the save round for Riot's Angels and how they're playing this with their 2 duelists up in A, wanting to push, but then they hear the running by Team Sugoi as they try to force their way through onto A side. ASO doesn't care about the pain shells. Will make her way through, and they will take A. Riot Angels now on the retake.
Watch them run.
From the shadows, he's trying to flank, spots the rest of enemy team. He has to cancel. Ginny Jelly. Spots her twin. Through the smoke. Gompers. On that ghost. Picks up 2. Genjay on her for another. What the clean retake on a save round. I have no words. Ghosts is the best gun ever.
Yep, that was a little bit unusual. Maybe because she crouched up in heaven that the bullets couldn't hit her.
Yeah. Oh, is that a paw? What? Oh.
What? No. What?
Oh, okay.
It's match
It says
point.
match, but I'm still. Oh, okay. All right, there we go.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So this will be interesting though if Riot's Angels wins this one, because then they and their sister team will have both gone 2-0 this.
Yeah.
Or for this week. You do like to see when siblings mimic each other.
Mm-hmm.
You will not kill my allies.
Alright. Lowell brings. Oh, there we go. It left my observer slot for a little bit.
Oh no.
But it's okay. I brought it back. I brought it back.
Oh no!
No! That has got to be the scariest thing. You have your little device clicking, trying to click, and then you just see 3 people walking. Janer finds Gompers as well.
But they didn't check that corner. She almost got a triple kill there.